didn't really think about the swingers thing until we were done. And I started reading about it. And supposedly you look for there's a big loofah sponge, a giant loofah sponge. It looks like a pool noodle or something that people put on the back of their golf carts with different color-coded, like black means I'm up for everything, and pink means, I guess, we're gay, and another color means we're not sure, another color means we like to watch. This is according to the website. I didn't see any
so
of it
which
there.
loofah did you use
I saw none
when
of
you were
it
driving around?
Oh,
It was awkward for Greg.
We didn't have a loofah.
Okay, let me break it down for you.
So that's fun, but at the same time, it's like most people after this many years of working, especially in the screw it, the great field of radio. That she would be saying, yeah, let's go look at a place down in Florida. I'm not.
Well, people don't generally buy second homes with their Social Security income.
No, they retire down there.
No, that's just to kind of keep you going. That's to keep you in food and medicine and shelter. It was never meant to give you enough money to buy second homes in Florida.
I guess you had to do some investing along the way.
Yeah, that's usually what people do.
Well, anyway, I guess I'm officially a retiree, but I'm still working. So
somebody was asking about the coaching situation, and you last week we were talking about how there's a good chance that the Leafs and Bruins play each other in the first round. Whoever loses that, they might make a change. Even as good as Montgomery has been in the regular season there, but another first-round exit. And then you got Sheldon Keefe. The Devils made a change yesterday. Is that late in the season? Lindy Ruff, who's been around, the Blues beat him in 2016 when he was with the Stars. Do you think that's a direction they're going to go with, like an experienced guy? I realize Lindy Ruff is probably at the tail end. Maybe that is the last time he's a head coach. What do you think on that? Are they going to want to go with an experienced coach?
I think eventually they're going to have to decide to go that way. And look, I feel like Drew Bannister's done a good job. I just think that it's going to be tough for Doug Armstrong to look at the situation and say, hey, look how the season ended. We didn't fight. We didn't battle down the stretch. And again, no issue with Bannister on that. That's the roster, as I've written. But I think that how do you come back and say, okay, here's your full-time permanent coach, and this is what the situation is going to be for the next couple of years with this coach and this retool. So I could totally see Doug Armstrong now going the veteran route. And how about this? You had Lindy Ruff fired, and I think there was something out there. Peter Laviolette, who was hired last year by the New York Rangers, has more seniority than 8 coaches in the NHL.
The NHL is unbelievable with coaching.
They turn them over faster than I think any other league out there.
I'm telling you, it's unreal. And then finally, this has been texted in earlier today, and I'm watching videos of Jake Gunsel right now. People are saying he reminds them a little bit of Jackson Burkett in the face. Do you see it at all?
I do see it.
How about that, Jackson? That's a great compliment. You're on the move today, though.
Yeah.
What?
I mean, I wouldn't say he has red hair like Ryan O'Reilly, according to Jackson, but I do think that there's a little resemblance there.
Who's this guy?
He's with the Penguins. He's going to be on the move today.
Is that right?
We'll replay this to open up Balloon Party.
This is Wes Unseld?
Wes Unseld. Yeah, currently no longer with us, but did coach the Washington
great player
Guardians.
And I think Earl Austin's cousin,
that is correct.
Uncle.
Maybe
That's correct. There's a family member. JR, safe travels to New York. How many stops along the way? Or do you got a non-stopper?
No, we're going nonstop. So, we're boarding right now. Thanks for accommodating the time here. And then do me a favor. If while I'm in the air they trade Buchnevich or Parayko, don't play those sound bites.
No problem.
Okay.
We will drop those.
Yeah.
We'll edit those away. There he is, Jimmy Rutherford, brought to you by Mark Hanna of Evergreen Wealth Strategies. You probably,
you missed it.
I don't know if you and the family watched on Saturday night. Great win. Big Sam again for the Doggies. 2-0.
I did not watch it.
Okay. And there was a chant that they wanted to get going. This is the audio. One side of the building was going to do I'm from the Lou, and then the other side was going to do I'm proud, but it didn't work out. And this is the audio. Take a listen.
I'm from the Lou and I'm proud. I'm from the Lou and I'm proud. I'm from the Lou and I'm proud. I'm from the Lou and I'm proud.
Like it there?
It's horrendous.
Oh, no.
Thank you.
Horrendous.
Thank you.
like Cletus on their trip to Myrtle Beach.
There was some edging when Cletus went to Myrtle Beach, Doug.
No, they took 2 boner pills on their way to Baltimore. For some reason, they could be hard when they got to the airport. I don't know.
I don't understand. I'm sorry.
I think you're wrong. But you were. I think when I talked about it, you were at the Daddy's Donuts thing.
Daddy Donuts.
Yes, I don't understand
I don't know if it called if they were called
Probably
Daddy's
feels like
Donuts.
he ate mushrooms.
Well, Plowsy was talking about boners, and I just,
Daddy's Donuts.
It took 2 pills
I couldn't
before he
imagine
got to the
a school
Baltimore airport.
function called Daddy's Donuts.
Oh, God. They're gonna
PR.
rename parties in the park.
wasn't that what it was?
It was.
Daddy's
I think it was.
Donuts
I think it was donuts with Dad.
Days? Okay. Daddy Donut Day.
So why would they want to take 2 pills
I have no
before
clue.
the
It made no
Baltimore
sense to me.
airport?
3 dudes going to Myrtle Beach.
So one of them called in to say that they just got hard.
I was doing my cooking show, and I see the Cletus join the cooking show. I said, "What are you doing in the cooking show? Watching? You should be in Myrtle Beach." And they had a 5.5-hour delay in St. Louis, and they had a $400 liquor bill in St. Louis for 5.5 hours.
Gosh.
And then Florida, I brought him on the broadcast of the cooking show, and Andy Hanselman and Flower and Cletus were sitting in the Baltimore airport getting ready to board for Myrtle Beach, and Florida Flower said, we all just took 2 boner pills.
You think he was kidding, maybe?
I don't think so.
They were so confident in themselves, they thought they would get lucky immediately upon setting foot in the Myrtle Beach region proper.
Unless they were going to use them on each other.
There it is. Doug, also, one of the best emails in the history of this program, and the Design, Air, Heating, and Cooling email of the day, was, I believe it was Misty Plops who wrote about the Vianney stepfather calendar. Mm-hmm. And it's great to hear that a school has actually brought that to life, but using teachers at the high school. A school in Australia has come under fire after a calendar filled with photos from a staff photo shoot was leaked to the public.
Bad idea.
The photos show the suburban school teachers posed in a range of compromising positions, with one teacher dressed as a nun and another in a sparkling gold mankini.
No.
The photographs were displayed in the staff room.
Oh, gosh.
A whistleblower, I like that, a whistleblower. A whistleblower is understood to have raised concerns about the calendar after a staff complaint in December resulted in the denial of its existence, even though it was hanging in the staff room. The school is located inside the electric of the state's education minister, Diane Farmer. Kind of a fun fact right there in the story. One photo shows the gold mankini-clad teacher bent over on all fours while the teacher dressed in a nun's habit places their foot on his back.
Bad idea. Bad.
Another shows a teacher pouring a carton of milk onto another teacher.
Hot.
They thought this was going to be a really funny idea.
The leaked photographs have drawn mixed reactions from the public, with some suggesting they crossed the line, while others say they shouldn't be taken too seriously. Former Queensland principal Tracy Tully said it was a, quote, total disregard to respect to the school, the parents, the community, the students, and other teachers. This is not a joke. The school is a school of excellence. It's a gateway school. It's teaching year 11 biomedical engineering. It has 4 academies. They've worked really hard to get where they are. They've got an international school. I don't want to be a prude. They're probably having a bit of fun, said Matt Canavan. Doug, he's a senator in Queensland. You vote for Matt Canavan?
I don't want to be a prude. That means you loved.
I did send in a mail-in ballot.
9 reporter Heidi Murphy said, quote, the worst part was the photos being leaked out of the staff room and put on the national stage. I would say. Take a look at the guy in the mankini. Look at him. Look at that. It's hot. He's got his...
What are you thinking?
Today, mate.
Gut. Look, if there's 2 things that everyone knows about me, it's A, I have had a 30-plus year Hall of Fame radio career, and 2, I always take the week after Thanksgiving and the weekend between Christmas and New Year's off for vacation. But now that I'm collecting Social Security and I'm well on my way to living my dream of retiring with $8,000 to my name, I think it's time I step aside. Thank you, Mark Hanna, for your obviously pro bono financial advice and helping me collect Social Security. Thank you to the fine people at Munganast for never batting an eye when they gave me a car to use for a week after my 1975 Buick Skylark disintegrated on 270. And then I decided to just keep the loaner indefinitely as a mobile version of one of those airport smoking vestibules from the 1980s. Thank you to James Carlton for somehow, by the grace of God, finding an insurance policy for my 65-square-foot solitary confinement spank shack. Thanks to Design Air for making sure the ventilation in my bathroom could handle the ciggy smoke I pour into it when it was too cold to smoke outside. Thank you to Tim for never allowing management to drop the hammer on me, even after I completely and disrespectfully ignored their numerous emails demanding I get back to the show on time so I could pour carcinogens down my esophagus and stay in my seat like a good little boy while Tim does the live reads that make this show possible. And lastly, thank you to Lauren's husband, Tim, for finding the intestinal fortitude not to absolutely beat the S out of me after years of inappropriately and awkwardly creeping on his wife in the workplace. That's from I Can't Stress About Pop Pop because I'm a timid soul, Blueberry Pop Pop. I thought he was retiring when I saw the title.
Blueberry Pop Pop.